Hey, Jerma, I'm going to Nevada at the end of April. I've been on the East Coast my whole life, so this is the first time I'm going to the West. Very excited. P.S. This is for a furry convention. I hope to see you there. I've already brought this up, but if I went to a furry convention, you would never know. If I was, I could go in a full costume and never take off the helmet, and you would never know that I went there. There would be no proof. There'd be no way for you to tell. I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't say a word, and that helmet would never come off. It would not be removed until I was safe in my home. I could just go. I could go anywhere. I could put on a fake mustache and a hat and put on sunglasses and go anywhere. And you would never know I went. Everybody would know it's you. How? If I'm in a full costume that you don't see my face and I don't ever take it off, unless I'm in a place where I know there's no cameras or anybody, just sort through the frog costumes. No, I wouldn't go in a frog costume. I would go in like the most default costume possible. I would try to blend in as best as I could. Your voice? I wouldn't talk. I would do the pantomime thing, the wave the hands up. You know, this shit. I'd do this. Well, this isn't wrong. But you know what? I would walk around and I would do this stuff. You know, I'd be like, who the fuck would know it was me? You wouldn't be... somebody would say, oh, I really like your costume. And I'd go... You just gave away your routine. I'll change it. Jerma, it's a furry convention, not Disneyland. Yeah, right. People do that in those costumes. It's how do I know that? I know. I just know. I might go. I might. You guys don't even know. You don't think that if you're talking to the person you don't think would dedicate some time to this and go to something like this and just fucking blend in and I'd never tell you about it? We'll see. You'd brag on stream. Yeah, after the fact. After the fact and a full week or two later. I would talk about my time at this furry convention. It was me. That was me. Jerma just is a furry. He lost a sub. No, I didn't tell you that I was a furry. I told you that I was going to blend in with the furries at the furry convention. Maybe. When is it? What day? Rack Dabbins, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Are you a furry? Nope. But I will be at the furry convention in Vegas in disguise. But if you come to class in a fursuit, probably kind of hot in there. And as long as I can verify that it was you, I don't know what your routine is. Okay, no, okay. If you had an Anthrocon badge on around your neck, and it was you came to the wrong place, you'd be like, okay, that's funny. You would pass and you could leave. What do you mean he knows? Just because I know it exists? I told you guys what I wanted to do one day. I've never done it. I wanted to dress up in a full fursuit and just go and just blend in and have no one ever know it was me. I would be in my hotel room is the only time I would ever take off that costume. I would not talk. I would not tell anyone. No one would ever know. I would just have to make sure that when I got in the hotel room, there was nobody else with me. Everything's closed. All the blinds are closed. Everything is closed. Nobody can. It's impossible. I would leave my cell phone. I would leave my cell phone at home. That couldn't get fucking tracked. Nothing. Nothing. Just go. It would be a big elaborate costume. There's no way you could ever find out. What would be the point of it if nobody found out? You failed. Hand in your syllabus. And hand in your fucking comedy token. Why would wearing a fursuit be hot? Do you think furries are hot? Are you a furry now? What? Like, I'm talking temperature-wise. It'd probably be pretty toasty in there. Friendly reminder, Jerma once went incognito to a furry convention. Well, no, not yet. And this is not going to be a dollhouse scenario where I'm doing like, oh, look at me, and doing the walk and stuff in that costume. No. No, I'm going to be stone-faced. I'm not going to make any emotion. I'm just going to walk around. A lot of you have this thing in your head where I'm going to be walking around doing the look at me thing all the time and trying to get on people's TikToks and photo bomb. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to be the most unassuming person there. Like, honestly, anytime you see any footage of somebody in a fursuit, from here on out, from now going forward, it could be me. I just want to make that very clear. You don't know. You have to find the guy that's 5'2". Remember, if you want to go to a furry convention with a fursuit, how are you not a furry? What? Just because I'm gonna wear one? Would you ever go to a non-YouTube or non-gaming convention, like an anime convention or a pop culture convention? Probably not. I did the convention thing for a long time, and I don't know. Probably not. Furry convention. I told you the only way I would go to a furry convention is if I was in a full costume and no one ever knew it was me. I may have already done this. How would you ever know? Be in a full furry costume that has no ways to see who is in there. And I have rooms at like 7 hotels. So I could always like, wait, but oh, is that him? No, I'm in a different hotel tonight. No one fucking knows who I am. No one knows where I am. I genuinely believe we would know. No, you would not. You would not. How would you know? If I went to a furry convention and I was in a full fursuit and was just walking around going like this, like, and I didn't move around too much, and I didn't make it. Why would I be talking? I would not say a single word. How would you ever know? And then I would get to the hotel. I would go to the hotel room and make sure like nobody knew who I was. And then I would just take it off and go to bed. And every time I came out of the room, I'd be in the full suit. So no one would ever know. Why would you know I was in there? You would be applying chapstick through the mask. Just like... You'd have wicked bad garlic breath. No, and I would not be doing any like movements. I wouldn't want you guys to know the movements. It would be super generic, like. That's it. I wouldn't do a single other move. There'd be no like walking, like look at me. No, it would just be done. You've thought this through? Yes, we've talked about this more than once. This is like the 3rd or 4th time we've discussed this. You would not know. And honestly, I would never tell you. I would never tell you. You would never know. Years later, I wouldn't tell you. You would end up tripping up at one point. No, I wouldn't. You know why I wouldn't? Because I'm going to order 3 of the same exact costume, custom made. And I'm going to hire somebody to go into that costume and go down to the convention floor on one of the days. And I'm going to have that person take off the helmet and pose for a bunch of pictures and like drink out of a bottle of water, like very publicly, like, and there you are. You would never know. You keep telling us what you're going to do. Yeah, but how do you can't even look for that. How would you even look for something like that? Oh, that person drank water. Okay. That's literally every single person at the whole convention. Don't tell your secrets. I could tell you all these secrets. It doesn't matter. Please let me make you a fursuit. No. How expensive would the fursuit be? I'm not telling you anything. In case I ever decide to do this. They have to sign, yeah, they would have to sign an NDA. Whoever that actor was, they would have to sign a document. Oh, but I would pay the fuck out of that person. You know what I mean? It would be like, oh, hey, actor, what's your day rate? What's your like day rate as an actor? Okay, triple it and sign that paper. Triple it and sign this NDA. They ain't saying shit. It's $30K for 3 suits? Holy shit, what? It's 3,000, it's 10K for a big fursuit? What? Holy shit. 10K sounds like a lot. 3K? Okay, I could see like 5K. 10K? 20K? 3 to 5K. I mean, the materials alone are expensive, and obviously the creative labor that goes into it makes sense, right? But 10 plus 20 plus 1,000? 10K is for the popular makers. That makes sense. 20K for a high-end suit. Holy shit. New retirement plan. Some suit makers are really high in demand. Well, fucking good for them. Holy shit. Chainmail is expensive? Wait, what do you mean chainmail? Wait, you're putting chainmail on too? You're putting on chainmail. Why are you putting on chainmail? For defense. Parry the furries. Why are you making this so elaborate? Just wear a fursuit. It's 2022. But that's the fun. Is it me? I don't care about putting a fursuit on. I just want it to be impossible for you to know. I don't care about wearing a fursuit at all. I just want it to be a mystery. You know what I mean? Schrodinger's furry. Am I in there? Am I not in there? Would you actually genuinely do this? Probably. I met Jerma at a furry convention. I was at FurCon. I went to, yeah, there it goes. It's gone. Have you filed as a furry for tax purposes? I think you, whatever. Did you know that Jerma is a furry? Real. I'm done.